Good evening. My name is John Glaser. This is week four discussion board about Mike Rice. Question: should he get another chance to coach? Not in Division One. I think in his situation, he's going to have to start really low and work his way up to prove that he has changed. I think the outside lines piece actually hurt him more than helped him when you hear some of the stuff that's said in there. On the public aspect, as an athletic director, do you want to be the one that has to explain why you're hiring this guy? Because I know for recruiting, if I had a son that played basketball, there's no way I'm letting that coach in my house to recruit my son after seeing those videos. Some of the things that really stood out to me, we all saw the videos when they happened, as a coach, kicking a player, pushing a player, throwing the ball at him the way he does in these videos. I mean, pushing kids to where they go flying across the court. Just doesn't sit with me. As you're watching the video, you see what his so-called passion is. They were saying what you see now in him, but he said something in the outside the lines that really stood out to me. He said, no matter if I'm coaching the 17U or if I'm coaching a fourth grade team, it's the same. Well, I don't want my fourth grader, any team, to be coached by someone that is that passionate, as they say, is that crazy. He seems to have taken away the love of the game and turned it into more of a work process. The other thing I didn't like about it, former military, I was a prior drill instructor for the Marine Corps, and to hear him, they say that he said he uses the Navy SEALs techniques, just is almost like he's trying to find a way to blame, like, oh, this is what I was taught, so they taught me wrong. I've never once put my hands on someone that I was teaching in the military, so that kind of really rubbed me the wrong way. But when you look at the majority of it, you have to look at other things out there right now why you wouldn't want to hire you. With all the lawsuits that are going on right now, could that somehow come back towards you? But I think overall, as a Division One school, if you're Division One, you have to think of what people outside the college, the university, are going to be thinking about you. And there's no way you bring a guy like this into Division One. That would be like hiring Bobby Knight after Indiana, bringing him in. And at least Bobby Knight had a winning record. What people seem to miss is that when Davis was at a smaller school, he did well. But when he got up to a bigger school, when they talk about, Rutgers was moving to the Big Ten, and yeah, but it wasn't because of him. It was because the school was moving. While at Rutgers, he didn't even have a 500 record. He actually was about 10 games below 500. So he had a losing record while he was there. So why would you bring in a coach like he that has a losing record? He hasn't sold anything to be moving up. Even if this incident didn't happen, you can kind of say that, take this incident out, he might have been on the hot seat the year to be fired, because usually you don't see too many college coaches staying around if they have 4 losing seasons, and he already had 3. So to think that he should automatically get another shot when he was not really doing good at where he was, I would say Division One, maybe a lower level Division 3, and let him work his way back up is where I would say. But as right now, I think there's a lot of more issues that are going on. 3 years out, 2 years out, just too at that time would be just too soon. I know it's a little bit further now, but I just think you got to, there's too many things out there that would be a deterrent against your school bringing him in. So again, I say no. I don't think he deserves another shot in college basketball. Probably again, I think it's time for him to move on, and someone else should be there. Again, this is my week 4 presentation. Thank you.